Hi friends, I'm Sequoia and this is Sequoia Lynn Sews. Thanks for stopping by. Today you're probably here because it is my turn to share my creative ideas for Sew Upcycle 22. This is a really fun kind of vlog tour. There's about 40 of us who are participating in this year's challenge as content creators who are going to share our ideas, but absolutely anyone's welcome to join on the final reveal. I'll give you the details on how you can do that. So let me give you the few details that you have to know in order to participate in the final reveal and get entered to win some great prizes. First off, the hashtag SewUpcycle22 is what you can search here on YouTube and on Instagram so you can see what everyone's working on, get tons of creative ideas, and share your own work. This project was put together by Becky at Notes from the Sewing Room and Karen from Little Time. You can search them both on social media so you don't miss any of the details. They put together the playlist for the blog tour, invited a bunch of participants, and collected tons of sponsors to provide great prizes and kind of keep the enthusiasm going. So anything you do for this project, you want to go ahead and tag their social media accounts so you can be entered to win the prizes. Again, that is hashtag SewUpcycle22. In addition to your final reveal, you can also kind of create some excitement about your project on Instagram by tagging hashtag SewUpcycle22 WIP, which stands for work in progress. I'll put it at the bottom so it's a little easier for you. Anytime you're sharing maybe a little bit of a reveal, a sneak peek, asking other people for their input, go ahead and use that hashtag. So when folks search, they'll be able to find you. So those are the big things to get entered to win. The big key thing is you're not allowed to buy anything new. So you can't go to the fabric shop and say, oh, I went 3 yards, this is going to make a beautiful dress. Nope, you have to upcycle something, whether you get it from your closet, you can get it from a thrift store, a garage sale, a yard sale, wherever, curtains, whatever. You can use absolutely anything to create your project. So that is the big thing. It has to be your finished garment or whatever, has to be for a person. Like, you aren't supposed to make like your pet a costume or whatever. It has to be for a person to wear or use, I suspect. So those are our rules, and I have a few. If you're a regular follower of my channel, you probably know that I have been upcycling quite a few dresses lately and working on some projects just to get a little more life out of them, things that I've been pulling from my closet that I maybe love the fabric and either the garment no longer fits me or I kind of am into a different style. And that's kind of what I want to stick with here, simply because I have so many wonderful fabrics that I have potentially made into a garment or started into a garment and have not finished. I don't think you can see my dog, but she's very excited about this video. Stop. So I went ahead and Millie wants an outfit too. Yes, she does. She would love some clothes. Go play. We're making a video. So I went ahead and shopped my closet, and I'm not sure exactly which project I'm going to work on. Maybe I'll get through all of these. Maybe I will not. Maybe it'll be something completely different. I have tons and tons of things that I can certainly upcycle from my own closet. And I'm going to probably focus on clothing items, even though I have like an extensive collection of vintage sheets and other, it's bad. I have tons of fabric things, but I'm going to upcycle some clothes into some different clothes. So I went ahead and pulled out 4 items that were currently hanging in my closet, which is going to be funny because one of these items is not even finished, and I didn't realize it wasn't finished until I pulled it out to say, like, what is that? So I'm going to start with that one. And it is some lovely sweater knit. And I don't remember actually making this. I vaguely remember making this. Like, I think there was some sweatpants out of this fabric, this pink, and then obviously this is a raglan, but it's it comes down past my knees. I'm pretty sure you can't see them on the camera, but I don't know if the pattern went off the rails. I don't know why it is so excessively large, but this is some great fabric, and I do love a raglan. So I might put some effort into reworking this so that it fits and I can wear it, because this fabric is super cute and super soft. I don't know that taking a raglan and making it into a raglan is creative enough to be entered to win, or enter for prizes. I don't know that that's a big enough change, but something in my closet that definitely needs worked on. So I'm going to set that one aside for a future upcycle. So if it doesn't get finished for this challenge, you're probably going to see it either on my blog or here on YouTube. So be sure you are subscribing, hitting the button down in the corner so you can be notified when I do something with this. I have another shirt. So I love this shirt. This is the La Belladonna from Love Notions. Love this fabric. I love ITY fabric. I'm actually wearing ITY right now, which is kind of funny. So when I made this shirt, I made two of them, both long sleeves. So I was like, I need to do something a little bit different, so I'm not sharing the same thing. So I added a hood, which is awesome because I live in a colder area. But what happened, I made this hood, it's lined. I lined it with double brushed poly and the ITY, which makes it really heavy compared to the body of the shirt. So like I wear it not very long and then it just like pulls and pulls and pulls, and I hate that. So I have possibly worn this like twice. So I think that there's plenty of fabric here. I could definitely remove this hood and create the shirt it should have been, just cut a new neckline. But I think there might be enough of this hood fabric to create like maybe some kind of pocket thing situation. So something to think about. We shall see. Again, if it doesn't make it in this challenge, it's probably going to be on the blog pretty soon because I've already pulled it out of my closet. Here's another shirt that I love. I'm just not wearing. I think this is 3 years old, and I probably wore it maybe 3 times. And I love it, and it's super cute. This is also a Love Notions. This is a Love Notions Salome pattern, which is one of my favorite sweatshirts. But it's a little overwhelming in the Sugar Skull print. Kind of speaks for itself. It's a lot. And I actually really love the contrast cuffs to kind of break it up, and then it has the yoke. But overall, it's a lot. So I don't know if maybe shortening these sleeves would help. Removing the sleeves, changing the color of the sleeves. It needs some variety, to say the least. So potentially, also there's probably enough fabric there to make like a pair of shorts. Creative ideas. I don't know. What do you guys think? I pulled out one more. This is actually a dress that I made maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it has literally hung in my closet since the day I put it in there because I couldn't let me show you. Adorable fabric. This is like a tri-blend jersey, which I really, really love. And this was a pattern that, it was new to me. It has like the cute little tulip hem kind of overlap situation, which I really do love. And I love this pattern. Like, I loved this fabric and I liked this pattern, but the mistake I kind of made is it was kind of like a roomier pattern. So when I put it on, so the roominess of this fabric combined with the super cozy feel of the tri-blend jersey really just gave this absolute bathrobe vibes. Yeah. Like, it felt like I was wearing bathrobe because of the fabric choice. And that's why so many times I question my fabric choices, like, ooh, is this going to give me the look I want? Am I going to create a bathrobe? So I think what I'm going to do, or potentially, I'm not really sure because I'm just kind of winging it. But I mean, there's plenty of fabric here where I could create like a top. There's plenty enough fabric I could create like some sort of shorts or pants from the skirt portion, or even reconfigure the dress so it looks more like a dress and less like a bathrobe. And I think that could really just be like shortening the sleeves, because they do come, it's a dolman, but they come about 3/4, which could totally be a bathrobe. Also, the length is, I think this hits me, it's kind of like a high-low, so in the front it does the tulip crisscross deal, but I still think it's below my knee. In the back is down like mid-calf, combined with the extra long waist high. I'm telling you, bathrobe. So I think I could change this up into something completely wearable and that I would enjoy wearing, compared to what it currently is. A dust collector in my closet. And actually it was kind of funny. Like I said, I've literally never wore this dress aside from the day I took photos of it. But I, at the time, safety pinned it to remove some length from the bodice. Which I found to be sort of funny, but not surprising, because a lot of times bodices will be too long if I don't adjust them, and I feel like I was fairly new at sewing, and this company I hadn't sewn a lot of stuff from, so I shortened it. So when I remove these, it's probably going to give me like an extra 2 inches of length in the back bodice, to even more room to work with. So I have a lot of options with this particular dress slash bathrobe. So you can totally let me know what you would make. So those are 4 of the possibilities, I'm sorry, of projects that I could create for Sew Upcycle 2022. Or realistically, I have a closet full of other things that could be upcycled. But yeah, so I invite you to go ahead and participate in this challenge, kind of rework something you may have or someone else in your home might have, or take a trip to the thrift store. There's just so many ways you could upcycle something and get something really great. So be sure, if you want to participate, you need to hop over to Instagram and be sure you're tagging the hashtag SewUpcycle2022 for your final before October 31st or on October 31st in order to be included in the prize giveaways. If you want to share some sneak peeks beforehand, you can use the hashtag SewUpcycle22 WIP, work in progress. That way other people who are participating in the challenge can kind of like see what you're doing, give you some encouragement. Maybe you want to be encouraged by whatever someone else is making. But it's really just about having fun, upcycling some sort of item that you may have or you may be picking up. But I think it's really fun. I love upcycling. So go ahead and give me a follow if you want to see what I come up with and what else I'm upcycling, or what I do a lot of pattern testing. So just to see what I'm up to, go ahead and give me a subscribe, like my video, all the things, you know the routine. So I look forward to seeing what you create on October 31st.